Hi everyone, this is Mona from Back Pain Movement Makers once again. We have a little anniversary today, 28 days, a whole 4 week, a month that is. I think it's great. Hope you like it too. Well, today we are going to talk a little bit about what advice we can give you to, when to choose and implement this habit, and also the weekly guidance from the highest consciousness. And well, I have decided to let the highest consciousness answer the question what to think about when to choose and implement this habit. And just a little ad. It says Orsa, that is the place where we live in Sweden, and Sweden is known for their Dale Carlia horses. I have to wash my t-shirts once in a while, and I didn't do that yesterday. So it's not dry yet. Okay, just so you know what's on my t-shirt, if you ever thought about that. Well, never mind. Okay, I'm going to hand this over to the highest consciousness, both about advice, how to implement and choose this habit. The habit is, by the way, it's the fourth of the 10 daily holistic healing habits, and it's about breathe clean air deeply every day and throughout the day. Okay? 4 weeks. That is 48 to go in this challenge. The challenge, you could hop on it whenever you want. You don't have to, if the audience, you don't have to go back and watch from week and day one. You could just hop along and be a part of this. Everything in this challenge will be about healing back pain for good, and that could go for healing any pain at all, emotionally and physically, and also about living a fulfilled life. Some of you might think that is impossible right now because of the pain, the back pain. It's not. We can assure you from that. Uh, it's not impossible to heal for good, and it's not impossible to live a fulfilled life even though you have back pain. That is possible as well. It all comes down to the limiting beliefs that you're having. And to think about this habit to breathe clean air deeply every day and throughout the day, that habit should be looked at as any of the 10 daily holistic healing habits. It should be a fun habit. It should be something that either takes that small amount of time and the outcomes are so enormous that you decide to do it anyway. That is the case with exercising for Mona and Thomas. And Mona, she's been lazy. Now she has not done the exercises for 3 days. She thought it was more important for her to sleep longer on Friday and on Saturday and on Sunday, because she lacked some sleep because their kids have been disturbing them. They have asthma when they get a cold. So, but so she thought that was more important than to do the exercises, and she has had planned later throughout the days, so she chose sleep. But she had already experienced back pain in the lower back yesterday morning and this morning, and also throughout the day, some periods of time this day. So when you think, she will begin tomorrow again, even though excuse me, even though that she doesn't like exercising at all, but it's definitely worth it doing, because if she doesn't do it, then it will come back. So these daily holistic healing habits, they are not just daily habits that you do throughout the healing process. These are daily holistic healing habits that need to be implemented to live a fulfilled life. It doesn't matter if you're not in pain, have back pain, or anything like that, because these habits are helping you to live a fulfilled life. And breathing deeply, that has to do with both the physical parts of you that need to have the circulation of fresh air and oxygen. That is one part. But also, be focusing on breathing keeps your heart rate and uh, the breath in a healthy way, in a healthy manner. So you won't become ill, or you will begin to heal. But as any of of these daily holistic healing habits, if you have to force yourself, now Mona and Thomas, they know for sure that they cannot stop with the exercises. They have compromised them, so they take even less time to do in the mornings, and now they are down to around 10 or 15 minutes, and that they think that is worth it. 15 minutes of the day to have a good life quality when it comes to not having pain at all. So these habits, you should think like this. Well, is it so little time and effort, but the outcomes are so wanted, so longed for, so good that you can force yourself to do it, then it's okay. But they should, none of the daily holistic healing habits should put you down. They should not lower your energy, because if they do, then you have got it all wrong. These 10 daily holistic healing habits should be joyous. If they're not joyous doing them or implementing them right now when you do them, they should give you a life quality that is better when you do them, and not you should when you're not, or when you're not doing them. So for example, if you hate to be out in nature, you should not be out in nature, but maybe you could go out, just have a cup of coffee on your balcony, in the garden, in a park, where there aren't too much grass and insects, if that lowers your energy. So all these habits should be either fun while you do them, or joyous or peaceful. It should give you a positive vibration, a positive feeling, a positive um, outlook on life. Or they should take so little effort or so little time that you think that is worth it anyway. Just sit down when you feel that you're starting to lose it. You're beginning to be irritated, anxious, afraid, angry, negative, or any negative feeling at all. Then it's a really good thing. Be still, put your focus and your attention on the breathing with the intention to lower your breathing in speed. To calm down the breath is a really good exercise, both for being present. You cannot be focused, and it's good. It's even better. You count the breaths if you need that for the mind to forget what it was all about, what it was focusing on, because something, it's never what happens outside of you that makes you irritated, anxious, angry, or whatever that is, whatever feeling it creates in you. It's your thoughts around what's happening that ticks you off. So when you're beginning to watch your mind, what your mind does, it's a really, really good thing to do. Just be still and focus on your breathing. You have also had the 6-word meditation and also the thing that Mona taught you the other day, to put your hands on your heart chakra and just say some nice words to yourself. Her favorite right now, as we told some other day, thank you, highest consciousness, for the original energy. You just saw what happened in her right now. She cannot help but becoming happy when she hears those words. Of course, she says this in Swedish to herself. And she was kind of puzzled how that energy was higher than when she asked the highest consciousness, please help me to experience my true self. Did you see the difference? And the highest self is completely calm, safe, peaceful, content. But the original energy is so much more joyous, because the original energy is not just her true self. It is a combination, a relation, a communion between her and the highest consciousness. When she refers to the original energy, that is referred back to the communion, the oneness. She is then aware that she is a part of something bigger, and that the bigger is a part of her. And she knows that she could reach how she didn't understand why the energies of the original and compared to her true self, how they could be so different, that she felt so much happier with the original energy than just her true self. And she thought, am I missing something here? Am I not my true self? But the true self, sometimes that is the way to then get in contact with the highest consciousness and with the communion together. And of course, everyone is here to discover who their true self is, who you truly are, definitely what you truly are. And when you realize that, and that you are a part of something, and that is a communion, and relationship that we're after and live from that energy, the unconditional love, then you understand that the original energy has to be higher, because then you have understood that you are never alone. You are not separate, you're included. These small mantras that you could choose to do and use throughout the days, they will mean so much to you. You're created to enjoy life. Your mission here on earth is to enjoy life to the fullest. And there are two ways to do that. Either you have to heal for good and then live a fulfilled life, that it comes to your limiting beliefs, or you can still experience pain and live a fulfilled life anyway. Both of them will lead you back home to understand what you truly are. None of you have ever done anything wrong, ever. We could talk about you have made lessons. You have gone through lessons in life, and nothing can ever be mistaken. Of course, if you want to lose weight and you eat chocolate cake with sugar and white flour and dairy every day, okay, then you can make a mistake, because the chocolate cake will not help you to lose weight. But that is only a mistake if we're focused on a result. Everything you do in life are just experiences, nothing more, nothing less. Experiences to find out more. Okay, that was not fun. That was really fun, but just in the moment, not 2 days afterwards, and so on. And you begin to understand who you are, and definitely what you are. And when you're around 35 or so, you will begin to realize that the outer world and everything you could achieve in the outer world won't give you what you are after for real. You are after to feel content with who you are, definitely with what you are. You are longing for an inner fulfillment that comes from being, not from doing or having. And when you have realized that, you are on a very, very interesting path back home to love, unconditional love, and the joy for just being alive, just for being who you really are. And the communion and the relationship with the highest consciousness and everyone else, with unconditional love and expressing what you are. The unconditional love filtered through your experiences, expressed by you. That is what what you are all after. That's everything for today from us on the other side of the veil. So have a lovely new week. And if you don't do anything, what we have asked you to, please begin to examine your own thoughts and what your minds are telling you to do and how it feels when you have followed those advice. You will begin to see that your mind is not to believe and not to act on every time. Okay, I'll hand you over to Mona now. Okay, everyone, that was the weekly guidance from the highest consciousness today. Tomorrow, it's the 5th of the 10 daily holistic healing habits. And now we have had one spiritual, one physical, one spiritual, one physical. And now tomorrow, it's time for another of the spiritual 10 daily holistic healing habits. So I hope that you are finding these channeling sessions as good as I do. I learn so much every day. Every day I channel and every day I write down messages from the highest consciousness. It gives me so much faith, love, positive energy, and I rise my own frequency so much every day. Hope I see you tomorrow, or hope you would like to watch tomorrow. Much love. Bye.